Hello and welcome, Adam Thomas from Balancing Touch Reflexology. So good to see you, and thanks for joining me today. Today, I've been getting some questions about this reflexology coloring book, the Reflexology Anatomy coloring book, about what is it exactly and how does it work, and is it a book, is it a course? So I want to just answer all that right now. So let's go take a look at this. Okay, so here it is here on my website. And you can see, the Reflexology Anatomy Coloring Book. So if you click on here, learn more, it should take you to the site. So one of the things that I want to clear up here is that it is a book and it's also a course. Okay, so it's the same thing. Inside the course is the downloadable version of the book. So if you go into right here, this is in the store, right? And you can add it to cart, right? And then, go through that way. So if you want to add it to the cart, you can add to the cart, and then it's been added up here. Oh, I've added it twice now, but I'll just show it to you. So you can view the cart, for example, right? I don't want two of them, I just want one. Update cart. Okay, so there, $4.99, good, done. And then you can proceed to checkout. So I'll just show you this if you haven't bought it already. And then you end up, you put your name and all that, all the stuff here, follow all the way down. Anything with an asterisk, little star there, of course, fill that all in. Here, where it says create an account password, you're going to need this for later. Okay, so when you want to access the course after you've paid for it, this will be the email address, which will be the username, and then your the password that you put here. So just remember that. And then when you log into the this account, you will be, it'll show your past purchases and things like that. I'll show you that in a second. But then you go down to here, and yes, PayPal, and here's a little button here. Make sure that you have this ticked. I have read and agree to the website terms and conditions, okay? And then proceed to PayPal, and then it will ask for your credit card, and you just go through that way. And then you'll get an email with the download link. So then you'll be, up here it says my profile and online courses. So as you can see, there's nothing here. It's not showing you anything, right? And another way to get to your courses is you can come onto online courses here, and then you can go to the anatomy coloring book, right? And so what you're seeing here is it's not enrolled, and take this course. So if you have gone through it and purchased, and this page shows up, that means you're not logged in. So what you want to do is go up to my account here and see how it's blank and it says username and password. And then, so that's what you do. You enter your email, and then you enter the password that you used to sign up. And then you hit login. So when that happens, I'll just show you what that is going to look like. So if you come under here, I'll just go under, I'll do it the same way. So go under course and workshops, online courses, anatomy and coloring book. So I'm actually logged in here, so you'll see a difference. So now look at this. It says, welcome to the skeletal system, the Reflexology Anatomy Coloring Book, download and bonuses, right? So there it is. So what this is now you're inside the course module here, right? And if I go over the account, see before it said username and password, now it tells you orders and downloads, account details. So it actually shows you some stuff here. I'll just click on it so you can see what that looks like. So there you go. Orders, there's my stuff. Orders. See if I've made any orders. Right? So just kind of testing and stuff. Downloads. Right? So if I have any downloads and stuff like that. But anyway, if I come up to my profile and online courses, this will show me what have been enrolled in, right? And here's the anatomy coloring book. So if you paid for whatever courses you have paid for on my website, you'll see them here. And then this is a good way to access them, right? So there's a bunch of different ways to get to the same place. So just again, this is under my profile and online courses. And then you come, and then you'll see it, and then you can click to it this way. And you'll see that we are back at the welcome page. Welcome to the skeletal system, right? So there you go. So then, of course, the big question is, how do you get your PDF coloring book and print it off? Here it is. So this is the course here, okay? So you can see up here that it's 50% complete, and if you look at the arrows here, that is stuff that I've completed in this course. So it gives you a progress bar as well. So just knowing how to navigate is also kind of cool. But first things first is the PDF coloring book. So if you click on this, right, this is the course content. You can also expand these to see what's in each little lesson. Okay, so let's just go to the PDF coloring book, and then we'll download this. So here you go. You get on this, and you can go right here, PDF download. Click on it, and then it threw me into a different tab up top. And now here is the book, right? So you can see this is the download here. And you'll be able to read through and color away. Well, you can't color yet. You got to print it off first. So here's the book here. So I'll show you here, print. Okay, so you select your printer. Mine's a laser printer, so it's going to show up in black and white, which is good. It's a coloring book, so print it in black and white if you have a color printer. That way you don't waste your ink. Make sure that you... it's designed as a double-sided print, right? That way you don't waste more paper than you need to. So print on both sides, and then that will, obviously print on both sides. And we have 16 pages, I believe. 15, yeah. So then that will give you a good way of doing it. But yeah, I designed it so that it prints on both sides. And then you hit print, obviously, but I've already printed out. So, and then you're done, you print it out, and then you can start coloring away. So you'll see in the book too that, you'll go piece by piece. And the interesting thing about this is it's kind of like in a normal anatomy coloring book, except look here. It's on the feet as well. Okay, so you're going to do the arm here, which is the humerus, and then you'll see where it is on the foot here from different angles, right? So that's the kind of cool thing about it. And once you actually spend time doing this, you'll get an image that's really clear, and you won't forget it, right? And here's the bones of the feet. So this is the actual anatomy, what's on our foot, right? Of course, in reflexology, we superimpose the body over top of the real bones, but this is what our real anatomy looks like, obviously, right? So, and then at the very end here, you have a couple pages of the right foot from all different angles with the entire skeletal system on it. So you can kind of just color it in your own way, right? So you have that one, and then you have this one. So that's the book, and it covers some anatomy as well. So back to the course here. So you've gotten this now. You can hit this little button here. It's kind of hard to see, but it says back to the course, or you can go to the next lesson, and then it will just go sequentially through the little modules, right? So let's go back to the course. This will bring you back to the welcome page. And there it is. And then we can go to the different topics. So what we have here is we have the PDF download. So we've already done that. And there would have been a little button that says mark as complete, but I already did that, so it didn't show up. Then you can go to the skeletal system here. You can see what's in it. So parts involved, joints and connections. So you can click on that. Disorders. So you'll see common disorders, and here, let's just go to this and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so now we're inside the Reflexology Anatomy Coloring Book, the skeletal system, and now we're in disorders. Okay, so this little bar up here will let you know where you are at any time, and you can click back to get to the welcome page if you click on there, right? And this is the progress bar again, tells you where you are. So here we have, exaggerated spinal curvature. So we're in the disorder section, and so this is all going to be like things that are common with the skeletal system, right? So we have here scoliosis, so there's a nice little picture there, and you can read through what those are, right? And then you can go into what itis is, right? So for example, we'll go into here, arthritis, osteoarthritis, right? Rheumatoid arthritis. So it just tells you a bunch of stuff here on itises. And you can go to the next topic. There's the mark complete, right? But next topic here. And we'll get into, now we're in disorders and other common issues, right? So tennis elbow, frozen shoulder, slip disc, etc., right? So let's go back to the lesson. And then this is where it's really cool, is it shows little quizzes, okay? Oh, so this will bring you back one notch, but what we want to do is go back to the skeletal system here. Yeah, so that brings it back to the welcome page. So anytime you kind of don't know where you are in the course, you can kind of just click back that way. So down here, so that's where we were, is the disorders, but down here you'll see these are quizzes, right? And you can take them. Right, so for example, let's do bones of the feet and hands quiz. Okay, so then it says start quiz. So these are really great because for me, I'm more of a visual person, so, drawing it out and stuff, I can get the concept of what it looks like, but I don't necessarily remember and know what everything is called, right? And that seems to be a big thing, is knowing what everything's called, right? So here we go here. What are the names of the bones? 1 to 3 on the drawing. Drag down the bone name and place it beside the correct number. So we have here bone number 1 is called, so what is this called? Let's go with calcaneus. Okay. And then number 2 is called what? Okay, so you got to make sure that you're paying attention to the dorsal view and the plantar surface, because this is from the bottom and this is from the top, right? You can tell by the nails, right? But might get confusing, but there you go. So number 2 is hopefully the talus, and number 3 is hopefully the navicular, but we'll find out later. Okay, and then, I'll just drag down some random stuff here. Right, just to show you how this works. Number 8. Let's call it, it's not called the metacarpals, but we're going to do it anyway. And then again, okay, I'm not even looking what the questions are, I'm just getting us through this. So to show you this little quiz. Let's just get through. Okay, and then obviously stuff on the hands. Next. Next. Oh, we've got some more. Actually, the hands are more complicated than the feet as far as naming goes, at least I find. Okay, I'm not even looking here, I'm just dragging and dropping stuff. That's definitely not the right answer, but let's just go for it. Okay, finish quiz, and then it gives you a little result here. And you reach 2 out of 13 points, so 15%. So as you can see, just clicking and dragging and dropping, not even reading, has not served me well. So here you can view questions, and you can see which ones you got right. So this one I actually did know, obviously. But these I got them all wrong. That was right, this is wrong. Right? So that way you can test yourself and make sure that then you understand what you know and what you need to work on, right? So you need to go all the way to the top again. And then we have 2 choices here. one we already did, which was view questions and restart quiz. So we can restart the quiz. If you want to get out of here, again, just go up to this top and click there. And that will bring you to here. And again, you can do these as many times as you want. So I think that gives you enough of an overview of what's included in here. You have your downloadable book, right, that you'll print off and then color. And then you have some modules here, skeletal system, and it's basically just point form information for quick references so you can get through the quizzes. Some disorders I thought was a good little addition as well, just because our clients will say, oh, I have osteoarthritis in my blah, blah, blah. And we're like, well, okay, I've heard of that before, but then you can actually go in here and read about it. So that's kind of a cool feature as well. And I'll be adding more stuff when, other people say, hey, could you add this to the course or something like that, right? So I'll add that up. I'll probably add a bit more quizzes because these are kind of fun and good and easy to do. And like for me, again, remembering the names is the hardest thing for me. So getting the visual of it and sort of the concept of how it works was a lot easier for my brain than it is to remember all the Latin names of anatomy, right? So anyway, there you go. So that is the Reflexology Anatomy Coloring Book. Download when you do purchase this. This is what you get. You get the PDF and you get this mini course, right? So hopefully that was useful. I know a lot of you have had questions, and rather than spending time writing emails, I thought I would make a video so you can really see what you're getting yourself into. So yeah, I really like sort of creating this stuff for you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. So yeah, until next time, this is Adam Thomas from Balancing Touch. Remember to keep those feet happy. Bye-bye. If you're interested in learning more about reflexology, you could subscribe to the channel below. It's also very helpful to hit that like button, and feel free to share it with anybody who you think might be interested in it. You can find my online courses, Reflexology Charts, and other reflexology goodies over on my website, which is balancingtouch.ca. Thank you so much for watching today, and if you have some more time, you can check out some other videos. Till next time, this is Adam Thomas from balancingtouch.ca. See you later.